I like to find websites to explore their SEO based on my own preferences. I've looked at scratchings recently and I've looked at coffee, and I think it's only right that I turn now to alcohol. And one of my favourite drinks is rum, which is what ultimately led me to find Craft 56. Now, one of the areas I explored for these guys is quick wins around search terms or keywords that they're on the cusp of doing well for, which means, or normally means, that they don't require a lot of work to do really well for. So let's take a look at what I found. This is the homepage of the website. Now, I used some software called Ahrefs to look for keywords in positions 11 to 20. So basically those keywords that are on page 2 of Google. You can do this for yourself. You don't need Ahrefs to do it, and you can do it in Google Search Console. And at the end of this video, I'll show you how to do that. But for now, let's just stick with the case study of Craft 56. This keyword took my fancy, this mermaid vodka, 600 searches a month, so Ahrefs thinks it probably means there's a lot more. A difficulty of 1, which means it should be fairly easy to rank on the first page for. But currently the Craft 56 website is in position 18. So let's go across and have a look at the page itself. So this mermaid salt vodka is the ranking page for mermaid vodka. A quick search on mermaid vodka on the page reveals that the keyword doesn't appear at all anywhere, which is probably why it's not getting onto page 1. Now, we have got mermaid salt vodka, but there's a hyphen in it and no other mention of mermaid vodka at all on the page. So I would instantly thinking, right, I need to get the words mermaid vodka in here. Now, there are a couple of other things I've noticed, that the content is very slim. So this is the wordage for the product. It's 59 words, next to nothing. And the only other content on the page that relates to the product is here. That is 83, so we've got 130, 140 words full stop. Not a line there. And very thin content when it comes to the tasting notes and the perfect serve. Try it neat with some ice. Well, thank you. I could probably work that out for myself. Meet the maker, a bit more interesting. But if you go to the maker's website, this is the Isle of Wight distillery. This is their page for their product, and you can see some massive imagery, some really interesting commentary on how it's made, more descriptive language about the tasting notes, which could be pulled through onto Craft's website. The other thing I noticed with the Craft website is the headings it uses and some of the other simple wins for SEO, including titles, descriptions, etc. Now, this is the detailed Chrome extension. This is free. I'll put a link to it underneath the video so you can get it for yourself. You can see here the title is flagged because it's short. You've got more characters than that. Use that real estate on Google's homepage. It can improve your click-through. The description also is red flagged because it's too long, and it's literally just lifted from the content here. There's no special description been written for Google to display. Now, I would strongly advise you do that. It can again improve your click-through rate. You can more effectively use the space given to you for that content. The other thing I've seen here is the headings. Big no-no here. There's 2 H1s. There should only be 1 unique H1 per page, and it should be unique to the website. So this Craft 56, that needs changing to something different altogether. Mermaid salt vodka, inappropriate heading 1. Then they got the H2s, the secondary headings. These are great places for keywords and semantically similar relevant keywords. This, you added it to your cart, that shouldn't be there as an H2, that should be H4 or below. Tasting notes, that could be salt vodka tasting notes or mermaid vodka tasting notes. The perfect serve, fine. Meet the maker of mermaid salt vodka would be another opportunity to get in there. Now, what I'm not saying is cram your page full of the same keyword. That is poor practice. Google doesn't like keyword stuffing. It's very obvious to a human reader when that's been done, and you won't rank. But you also won't rank for a keyword if it doesn't appear on the page, because Google needs to know what the page is about. So take those opportunities to emphasize what the page is about. In summary then, Craft 56 have got a fairly easy opportunity to move from position 18 to certainly into the top 10. That feels like not a stretch at all for a comprehensive e-commerce store like this one, with a large DR and a huge range and a good reputation. So I would be going through making those simple changes. I didn't draw it out at the very beginning of the video, but this list is 414 keywords long. So that means that Craft have got 414 keywords that they're ranking on page 2 for, and the majority of those, I suspect, wouldn't take a lot of nudging to get them onto page 1. Finally, I said that I would show you how to find keywords for your own e-commerce website that are sitting on page 2. You need to go to Google Search Console, select average position, scroll down here, and in the filter, which is this arrow, go onto position. You want the minimum position, or you want greater than 11. Done. Sort by position. So here we are. These are all keywords that are ranking in position 11 downwards, and of course you can export this and filter it in a Google Sheet, which makes it even clearer. So that's it for this video. That's it for the quick wins of moving from page 2 to page 1 for keywords that are just off the top. Hopefully I've made that really straightforward for you to do. If you would like me to bring my decades worth of experience to your website and find those quick wins, just scan this QR code up here. It will take you across to my contact form. Drop me a line and I'll be more than happy to take a look and let you know how I can help you. But that's it for now. Take care. See you next time.